Hey members, I wanted to talk about this quickly. Well, not quickly, but I did want to talk about it. So yesterday, Daniel and I were thrifting at one of the the Value Villages, right? So when they're rolling out new stuff onto the floor, they'll roll it to the door and leave it there, right, for a bit. And then they'll do some stuff, and when it's ready to be rolled out, they'll roll it out onto the floor. And usually, like, the thrift guys will kind of, while they're rolling, they'll attack the cart and go through shit, right? So, okay, that's fine. But yesterday, Daniel and I had noticed that the cart was rolled to the door. We went around the store, went shopping, whatever. And then what had happened was the manager started going through everything and pulling things and marking them to reprice them. So basically, whatever the pricers are pricing it, the manager at that location does a double check, and anything that she feels like is not priced correctly, she will mark it higher. And that's such utter bullshit, in my opinion. It's bullshit. It's like, it's really harder to catch a break at the thrift store to find things to resell because they're just freaking greedy motherfuckers. Like before, how it was that thrift stores had their prices. It was decent. We could make a living doing it. Now they're trying to cut like the middleman, which I can understand from a business standpoint. So I am biased in that sense. And if I was a business, I would probably do the same thing. So which makes me not only biased, but also a hypocrite. But the fact of the matter is, it's my livelihood. It's how I make money. It's my job. And I've been doing this full time since 2018. So it does significantly cut into your money and your income. And that's why I want to do more on social media, make more on social media. So I'm not like reliant on the thrift store to make money and reselling. And that's why I kind of want to go back to school and be a lawyer, because at least I have something to fall back on when this shit ain't giving me money. Because, like, to be honest, I'm just barely scraping by. Like, I am. I am, unfortunately. Like, I live paycheck to paycheck. I have no savings. Thank God healthcare in freaking Canada is somewhat free. So that, you know, I can't even comprehend to think having to have a medical emergency and then not being able to pay it, you know. And I've had instances where I've had an emergency, like with my car, and thank God I had the money. Like if I had an emergency right now with my car, I wouldn't be able to fix it. I don't have the money to fix it, like absolutely not. So I'm sorry, I do have savings, but it's not a lot. And when I say it's not a lot, it's like literally under $1,000 that I've been saving. Like I've only just been really putting like 40 cents here, $1 here, 20 cents there. Whenever I have like in my bank account, like say $524.16, I'll put the 16 cents into my tax-free savings account so that, you know, I hopefully one day in years come, it's like a lot of money. But anyway, my point isn't about being a broke ass bitch. My point is that it sucks that the thrift stores are just so freaking anal, trying to get as much money as they can. It is also the end of the month, so they're trying to hit their numbers and their quotas. Again, from a business standpoint, I totally understand it. It just sucks when you're a reseller. And not only does it make it super hard to resell because of that, but also all the competition from people who are doing it. So maybe I need to start reevaluating my path in life, because I thought this was going to be my path in life in terms of my job, my employment, you know. But yeah, I think it's kind of like shiesty that it's already been priced and then you're going to reprice it again. It reminds me of the time when there were Tory Burch boots on the floor, and I saw it, like I was at the end of the aisle, and the worker goes and takes them off the shelf, brings them to the counter. So I follow her and I'm like, can I see those? And she's like, they're being repriced. And I'm like, why? And she's like, because they're going to be priced more. And they were like $24.99. When they repriced them, they priced them at $89.99. But this was back in the day where, probably about a couple years ago, where their 30%, no, not 30, yeah, the 30% discount card, it used to be 30% that you can get on like the stamps, had no freaking cutoff. Right now, they lowered it to 20% discount on a $50 purchase. Anything over that, you don't get a discount on. And back then, you can get 30% off, no cap, unlimited. So 30% off of freaking $5,000 if you're going to buy something at the thrift store. So that kind of sucks that they've just, I mean, again, from a business standpoint, I understand. It's just, again, like I said, it sucks for someone who's a reseller. So we have to get creative in terms of like how to make money. Like right now I'm thinking, like, I've had a few sales on Facebook Marketplace where I paid really low, like $2, $3 for things, and I'm flipping them for 20. Like that is I feel like a good return on investment. It's just that it takes a lot of time and energy and work to make such small denominations, you know what I mean? So like these toys, if I sell one for $5 and it sells, like I have to clean it, I have to take a picture, I have to post it, I have to communicate with people about it, and then I have to meet them to give it to them to make what, a profit of $3 or $4. And I have to take in the time of like my electricity, my time, if I'm driving somewhere, my gas, my internet, because I'm using it, like all that goes into that one item that I'm trying to sell. It's not just like buy it, sell it, money, profit. Ooh, no, it doesn't work that way. You have electricity, you have gas, you have your time, you have the food that you have to buy when you're eating. You have your internet connection that you need to do, your data plan from your phone. It's a lot of energy and things to do. But like I said, I'm not complaining. Well, I am complaining, but I love what I do. I just wish it was easier to do. And that's why I want to travel, guys. I want to travel to Thrift because I feel like my city is just overwhelmed, overtapped with a lot of people doing it, and like the greediness of the store managers of trying to get all the money. I want to thrift in like small towns. I want to go to Minneapolis again. I want to go to Toronto and Vancouver. Maybe thrift in like the Maritimes. I want to go to freaking California. I want to go to Texas to thrift. It's just hard to do because it costs money to do that. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you guys are thrifters, how it is in your city. If you can comment below, like where you're from and how thrifting is if you thrift. You know, I'm so interested in how it is thrifting in other cities. So I love you guys.